Are we on? What do you use before? Do you have any vocal exercises before you start up Wyn TV?
No, I don't
get
really.
fired up?
I don't do anything.
Do you do nothing?
Yeah, I do 3 minutes of yodeling.
And we got it on camera. Welcome to the episode. Hello and welcome. This is a special welcome to the team episode for the one and only, my teammate, Wyn Masters. Oh, yes. Well excited.
Thanks for having me. Stoked to join the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've found a new focus in my life.
Mate, I've actually got that in my notes, shifting focus. That was like the...
shifting my focus.
Shifting your focus. Did you come up with that?
Yeah, I was like, that was a suggestion, yeah.
It's quite hard to not do the puns that everyone makes.
And now I'm a dad, so I have to do bad puns all the time.
It's actually a necessity, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm actually mega hyped. Like, to have you of all people on the team is wicked.
Yeah, stoked for it.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a good time, a lot of riding, and the brand really fits what I'm into.
Yeah, definitely.
More than I thought so before I knew the insides of it, you know?
Yeah.
So just going there, meeting all the people, riding with them and seeing what the brand's all about. There's a lot, it goes a lot deeper than I thought it would have.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more impressed because I've ridden for other bike brands in the past, and now to move to Focus is like going there and meeting them was like the confirmation that this is right.
Totally. It's a mega good, like it sucks because it sort of sounds like an advert, but I actually felt exactly the same in that from the outside before I went and visited, this is like a long time ago when I signed, but I didn't realise it seemed like a corporate company, and then I really like felt something when I went there that everyone was so hardcore frothing for endless laps. It was, I guess it's probably the same in a lot of bike companies, but it didn't come across before I went there, I don't think.
Well, I think not too many bike companies have trails behind their office.
Yeah, it's true.
So this makes the difference. And then not many companies at all cook lunch together and have like a community.
Yeah.
They have like the full community vibe. Everyone cooks lunch. They all go and buy something and then they cook lunch together. It's like way better than like, or just sitting there and eating your lunch by yourself.
Did you have to do any cooking?
Luckily not.
Oh, mate. Are you good at cooking?
Not very good.
No, I'm not very good. And I got ripped hard for my onion cutting skills. I got heavily critiqued for my lack of culinary expertise.
Yeah, I could see they were really ripping Paul apart when I was there. So
were they? Yeah. What did he do wrong?
He was cutting something wrong. They're like, you do it like that, do you?
Maybe it's dude, it's a test.
It's a test to see how well you cook.
Paul failed. I failed. You managed to sneak through. Next time, they best get you peeling onions.
I'll be hiding, when it comes to lunchtime. Arrive when the food's ready.
Well, before we move on to like exactly what the present, I guess, let's talk about how it all came about, because obviously that blindsided you, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'd been riding for GT for 10 years. It was my 10th year.
10th year, yeah, okay.
So I was like stoked. I made it 10 years. It's pretty good. Pretty good with one brand. Not many people in the sport get to do that.
No, never really.
No.
It's like really uncommon now.
Nearly no one.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to get to the 10th year was a success. But just before Christmas, it was like we got the call that the brand is going to pause, and then didn't really understand what that actually meant. Yeah. Until further down the line. But they didn't, anyone that had an existing contract continued, and anyone that was negotiating a contract didn't get a chance to continue. So that was all over for them.
Right, okay.
And luckily I had an existing contract, but it was until the end of next year. So yeah, I could ride that out for a bit longer. And then Jason, the boss, eventually said like he can do till June.
Yeah.
And then the transition worked pretty seamlessly to Focus. So I started in June. So, it's like pretty lucky that I could start with a brand in the middle of the year, because that also doesn't happen.
Was it pretty scary. Obviously, you've just had not just had a kid, but
yeah, or you've got family to support. There's a little bit more going into it than when it's just yourself.
Yeah. I think it doesn't come across ever with someone like yourself that it's actually a job, but ultimately it is how you pay your bills. Yeah. So when you get a phone call saying it's going,
luckily my wife has a pretty good job as well, so she's in the corporate world, and I would be fine if I didn't work, but I do like to contribute, and it's quite good that we've both got our own like different sides to life.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
like we're both working hard for a goal, you know. Yeah, and that's good. So I was not too stressed if it did go away, but then I was like, I still want to be part of this, and this is my life. It's been like that for 17 years that I've been racing in Europe now. Yeah. So to just stop would be pretty crazy and probably quite depressing.
Yeah, I imagine it would.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if I just stayed home for a year, I would probably be like pretty over it.
So 17 years on the World Cup circuit now.
Yeah, I started in 2008, and that was by myself then. So literally the first year I just flew to Portugal, and there was a pre-season race in Gouveia Max's Cup. Like you probably would have known it back in the day. It used to be big. And then I knew one guy that was going to that through Mike Skinner, another Kiwi guy who used to race. Yeah. And now is heavily in the Moto Enduro world. Flew there, met this guy at the airport, stayed at his house, didn't know him. He spoke mainly Portuguese. Went with him and his mates to Gouveia race. And then I had to meet people to go to the next race, and the whole season was like that. And then, so all of a sudden, you know everyone on the circuit. Yeah. And that's the best way. It's like, that was perfect. So, 17 years ago, and now we're still here.
I hadn't thought of it as like that aspect stopping, how much that would actually like, that would be a crazy thing to just stop, isn't it? Yeah. You seem to have found a good way of like not only continuing it in the present, but also in the future.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, I've just found my place kind of in the sport doing my thing without having to perform.
All right, what is your thing then? Summarise it.
Well, it's kind of the Wyn TV's probably growing a bit more in the past. Like the views don't go crazy, but it's like consistent. Yeah. And we've got like quite long videos now. Like last year, Angus, my video guy, which he started last year, he was suggested just leave them uncut. And I was like, oh, I don't know how that would go. And it's actually way better because people can choose who they want to listen to, and they can fast forward if they want. And then you at least hear from everyone completely, rather than we cut them down to just the funniest part. Yeah. That's what we used to do. So there'd be a 20-minute video, but we'd film an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then it's a lot of work. So now we just run the hour and a half. Yeah. And then, so those are pre-race and post-race videos. Track walk. And then this year we started doing a Q2 video, which is the new format of the World Cup, Q1, Q2. Yeah. That's the second qualifying session, which is essentially the last chance to qualify for the World Cup at each race.
It feels like it's like a mainstay for every World Cup. Like I have to tune into your videos to find out what's going on.
For me, it's worked quite well because the new format, some people don't watch the racing. It's too expensive for them or wherever they're from. Yeah. Depending which country they're from. And then they're like, oh yeah, I still tune into your videos so I can see what's going on, what the riders are saying. Yeah. And then that works quite well. So it's become more and more kind of a mainstay, and that's good for me. And I enjoy going around after each session and speaking to everyone anyway. So it's quite fun, and you really learn how to try and dig to get people's personality to come out.
Yeah, there you go. So but that only comes from knowing everyone, I guess, right?
Yeah, but like, say Gracie, for example, she wouldn't say much to me at the start, and then it's slowly coming. Like now she's quite a personality and she's pretty cool. Yeah. But before she really hated interviews, so she wouldn't say much, and now she's starting to like come out more and more, and probably getting used to doing interviews, and then more relaxed maybe because it's just an interview with me. It doesn't really matter what she says. Yeah. Whereas probably before they were like, oh shit, what, I can't say this or that.
No, I can see that. But you put people at ease because you're of the same group, you're racing, you're actually there.
Yeah, and maybe because I raced, they're like, oh yeah, well, we've got a little bit of respect on that side as well.
Also, I think you know what questions to ask. I always think it would be a really hard thing. I don't know if it's the case, and I don't want to speak out of turn, but like anytime they get a let's say an interviewer in the finish line area, and if it's someone that I don't know, I think, oh well, have they been around the race circuit? Do they know much? Yeah. And if they haven't, that is a hard job.
Yeah. Well, also, as a rider, you don't want to give them much if you don't respect them already.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Their questions are probably less legitimate to the sport.
Yeah.
If you come down and they say, "Oh, how'd you beat your qualifying time by 11 seconds?" Well,
yeah,
like it's quite a simple answer. It's not very interesting. But if you don't know the sport, you won't know what questions to answer. Ask.
Totally. Yeah.
And then,
well, like the stuff that comes easy, even if you're joking around and stuff, it offers more insight than you probably might think, I guess.
Yeah, just try and get a bit deeper answers and ask them like about their mindset and so on. Like, quite interesting to know how Jackson Goldstone's mind works, you know?
Yeah.
And like what is stressing and what's not.
Yeah.
Like that's super interesting. It's like human psychology.
Yeah.
And you're studying effectively the greats of the sport. So it's pretty cool to see and try and dig deep into that, you know?
Have you had any big takeaways from this season? Have you had any things that you discovered that you thought were interesting?
Just like kind of seeing Jackson, his process kind of, and learning like a little bit from it probably, but you can learn, but you can't really put that into practice for yourself.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting to know what he's thinking and how he takes the pressure. And he was really tired after the last race. Like he's super keen to go home and relax.
Yeah.
And I can see why. Like imagine win four in a row. Everyone's going to want to speak to you.
Yeah.
And he's probably normally like quite a chill guy. So he'd probably hang out with similar mates and not.
Yeah.
Like he's not super outgoing. He is for the race, I think. So he hypes himself up on a lot of caffeine, like for the race.
Does he? Yeah.
Like
so what did you learn? What did you actually learn about his process that you found interesting?
Well, it's hard to say. It's just like how he looks at the pressure, and like how he celebrates those results. You know,
right?
Like I don't think I ever took the pressure the right way. Like, if I'd qualified well with a race, I would probably be stressed.
Yeah.
Rather than celebrating the pressure.
Okay, so you're saying like, so he treats it as a positive. Really, it makes a lot of sense. These things are funny, aren't they? Because you discover them and you're like, oh yeah. Like,
and it's super simple, but you're like, oh, I just did my whole 17 years wrong.
Mate, it's so true. Oh, I qualified first, and I'd be like, oh, that means I'm last man down the mountain. This is going to be horrific. Yeah. I've got so long to wait and everyone's going to be watching. Oh.
Yeah.
That's not the way.
And Loic's the same. And then also like Jackson and Ronan are the two riders that do it the most, but they really take a lot of caffeine and so on before the race run. So they're like hyper focused. Like I don't drink a lot of coffee, but I drink coffee at the race normally.
Interesting. So you're
and
off
my best
caffeine
performance normally for downhill recently have been like when you're hyped up.
Dude, no, really.
But you look at Ronan and Jackson, they're like more than hyped. Like they look like they're coming out of the nightclub at 3 a.m.
Really, yeah.
And Ronan sometimes like that because he's had too much Red Bull. So some of my interviews, people are commenting like, what's happening with Ronan's mouth?
And it's just caffeine.
Yeah. But 5 or 6 cans of Red Bull is pretty gnarly. I don't think it's good for your heart if you do that every week. But that hyper focus, I think that's probably really good for our sport.
So you want it like that jittery feeling. You actually want that because when you're...
I think so. Yeah. But then there's probably some balance. But I think you want to just be able to go like fully focused. Like sometimes you're not focused enough and you're like thinking, or you're not awake enough. You get tired before the start when you do your warm up sometimes because you like the nerves.
Yeah, I bet.
They make you tired, so then you're like yawning, and you shouldn't be yawning when you.
So over 17 years of doing race runs, what have you found to be the best process for you?
For me, probably is like generally like now I'm quite relaxed. So I like everyone needs a different thing. Some people are trying to get really fired up in the start gate, like come on, like yelling at each other. Danny and Ronan yell at each other in the start.
Really? Yeah.
So it's like literally they're yelling stuff at themselves in the start, and I'm like, whoa, I don't really do that, but I'm not out to kill the track.
Yeah.
But then, so I do my warm up on my e-bike, which is pretty fun. And then some tracks, there'll be like another track near the start, so you can just lap that out.
Hey, so you don't sit on a turbo anymore, you go on an e-bike?
On the e-bike. And now more and more people have started doing that. I'd noticed the last race that Loris is doing it when he can as well.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, they're actually understanding it now. Martin Maes does it.
So this sounds like a really stupid question, but what mode are you in on the e-bike when you're doing your warm-up?
A mix. So like probably climbing up, I put in turbo or whatever to climb up because you don't want to blow yourself out.
You climb up to the top?
No, I won't climb up, but I'll like do a trail.
Okay.
So they do a section of trail.
I was going to say, you go top of Andorra on your e-bike. Like
no, but you could if you wanted because it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
But like you do a section of trail and I'll just do laps of that until I'm like warm, and then I normally do a visualization of the track.
Yeah.
So you remember what lines. Some generally like you'll do a track walk the day before the qualifying, so after practice.
Yeah.
So you have to remember certain things.
So this is like...
And these guys are way more dialed than me, so my process is not perfect. But
no, but then you've been doing it a long time. So it's like it's had its chance to kind of refine.
Yeah, I think it's also really good because you're having fun before the start.
Yeah.
So you're doing it like remembering why you race, like because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get so focused on a result that you've lost the reason why you're doing it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So I do it on the e-bike. That's like it's exactly what you're going to go and do. It's the closest thing.
Yeah.
So how is sitting on a trainer better? It's not.
Nah,
like
right.
You warm up your legs.
Makes a lot of sense.
Your brain's not doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
And then they do all this stuff with bands and all this stuff. I'm like, why don't I just go and do what's closer to what I'm going to do when I race?
So e-bikes are a perfect tool for warming up for a World Cup downhill.
Yeah, I think e-bike is the perfect tool for a downhill rider.
Yeah.
Because if you're at somewhere where you can't shuttle, you can then ride more. And you ride a bike that's really heavy. It's also the reason why Jackson Goldstone has 2.3 kilos on the bottom of his bike, because he rides e-bikes all the time at home. And he's like, this is better. E-bike's so stable. And then he was struggling with carrying speed on flatter bits, so he added more weight. And he got the stability. He makes it look like it's not got 2.3 kilos added to the bottom of it because he's just floating down the track. But I think the sport is changing quite a bit. Like everyone's now looking at him and seeing what he does. And that's a lot of weight to add to the bike. I have 500 grams on the bottom of my bike, and it's probably not enough when he's got 2.3 kilos.
Yeah, well, it's actually... You and Jackson are a great example of like two people that are built mega different. And like, so there's stuff that you can learn from the guy that's going the fastest, but also it actually kind of is confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like you can't take too much from it, I guess.
No, he's so light.
Yeah.
And there's no way I can copy what he's doing.
No.
Some people are trying to now.
But equally, there's no way you can copy what you're doing. Like, I'm not like...
And nor could he come and do my gym session or whatever. Like, he's not saying he's weak, but he's only 65 kilos, I think.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be strong, but he doesn't need to be strong when he's so light.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's mega interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing I noticed about Jackson, I don't know why we're just talking about Jackson, but it is interesting.
Well, he's the best of all.
Yeah, I know, but this is the Wyn Welcome to the Team episode. Bar height. When I see him go around the finish line, he's stood up vertically.
Yeah, his bars are high.
Heels down. The position of him is super different. Like, do you run? Are you running higher bars? Are you changing?
Yeah, I've got spaces under, but I probably need to go even higher. Just from, I think my JAM² focus e-bike is quite high.
Yeah.
And it feels better than my downhill bike.
Yeah, it's got a high stack, hasn't it?
So, yeah, I've got high stack and I've still got like quite a lot of spaces on it. So I probably should run my downhill bike even higher as well. But I don't have time to ride enough downhill. So like literally go to these events and ride downhill at the event. It's like, it's not really the best prep for racing a World Cup, but
no.
Luckily that's not the 100% focus anymore.
Yeah.
Excuse the pun.
Since you've been shifting focus. So many puns. Right, let's go back to that then.
Yeah.
So I would say in mountain biking, you're in quite a unique position. You've had this long career racing downhill, but also you've managed to build up, you know, all of your different avenues and social media and stuff, and your personality comes through all videos, and you're a great ambassador for the sport. You had options, I guess, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
What made you go for focus?
For me, it was like going and meeting all the people and seeing and riding with them.
Yeah.
And then just seeing the community they have in the office. It's not really like, doesn't feel like an office. Like,
yeah.
I'm heading to Germany to meet people at a bike company office. That was not what I expected, that I arrived there and everyone's cooking lunch together and then we all go riding.
Yeah, well, good.
Like, that wasn't the expectation, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I probably had this preconceived expectation of what I was going to see.
Yeah.
Because I'd ridden for another German brand and it was very stale. And I didn't have a good experience there. So then I go there and I'm like, whoa, this is actually really cool. And there's such a community feel here. And then that's kind of that's what I want to work with. If you can work with people like that, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's like more enjoyable. And then I got the bike and I was like, well, I don't know what I expected, but because I had a GTE bike before, which was kind of old, but I was like, oh, I still thought it was a great bike.
Yeah.
And then I've got the JAM² and like, I was more than impressed.
Yeah.
Because it just easy to ride and really dialed. Like they clearly did a lot of work developing it, you know, like it wasn't just chosen out of a catalogue like probably my GT was close to, you know.
Yeah. I think a lot of work's gone into it, hasn't it? So it's like many years of knowing how to. And
then it was super easy to ride, way more quiet, and just like it was almost like a downhill bike that's an e-bike. It's really slack. It's got really long reach, which is pretty long, but then it makes me realize my downhill bike could be bigger as well. Like Jackson rides a big bike too, going back to Jackson. So that does make a difference at the speed that the tracks are now. And
what size are you on?
I'm on a large, but I think it's a 490 reach, and my downhill bike's maybe 480 reach.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a slack heat angle as well, like 63.5.
So you feel like that is like really, it feels like a downhill bike.
It does, yeah.
I haven't got a JAM²
It
yet.
took me a minute to adapt my riding to it.
Yeah. What, you have to brake earlier?
No, not really. You just, like, to do stoppies and stuff, you had to push into it, you know, like.
Yeah.
Whereas on my other bike was steep and short.
Okay,
so it almost does it for you, but then it was harder to ride when you go fast.
Yeah.
Now this bike feels like I haven't found the limit of the bike. Whereas my other bike, I'm always riding on the limit. It also would bottom out all the time. And this bike has this like really good kinematic. It's quite progressive.
Yeah.
So they designed the kinematic for a coil shock. I don't use a coil shock, but then it's the first bike where I feel like I don't need more progression.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I'm a heavy rider. So normally all my other bikes, I'm like, I want more progression because it's sitting too low. Or you have to like tune the shock specially. So I was more than impressed. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And that's the bike you've been riding the most, right?
Yeah, I've done like 500 kilometers on it, which when I look at my average ride, it's like 20 kilometers and a lot of downhill, like probably 1,000 meters, 20 kilometers average ride. So it's quite a lot.
I'm mega looking forward to like, I'm sort of forgetting that this is even a podcast, but I'm mega looking forward to us missioning e-bikes.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not many people that I feel like you're a good guy to go on an adventure with when it comes to e-bikes.
yeah, I normally
Thought we
like
can do some.
finding the big missions somewhere, everywhere I go. So normally that was probably detrimental to my racing performance over the years, but I'd normally doing big missions everywhere I went, and then I'd be tired during the race. But
Weird that, isn't it? I remember seeing you on the way to Fort William on a gravel bike.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I just do whatever I could, you know. It's like, also I'm glad that I did that, because otherwise I would have missed so many things.
Yeah, it's true.
And you go all these places and we don't really actually make the most of it. We just, like, if I did the best thing for my performance, I just stay in a hotel and sit there.
Yeah, and you don't really get to see
Nothing.
No.
And I was lucky enough to be in the team with Martin for a few years. He was pretty into the adventures as well.
Yeah.
Whether it be like rally driving the rental car or doing something, we'd always be doing something though. So we were never like chilling.
Yeah.
Which is probably bad for our racing, but we actually had more fun. Like, I don't think anyone realizes the person Martin Maes is. He seems like this very mature dad with 2 dogs and two kids.
Yeah.
But he's a loose unit. And he's only 25 or 26, or maybe 27 now, but he's pretty young.
Yeah, yeah.
And we just had a hell of a time. So like, he was the one teammate I was in the team with longest. So it was really good. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Where were you? Andorra. That looked like a nice Ebe mission.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had a hell of a time in Andorra. I didn't race this year because I don't rate that new Andorra track, and I can kind of pick and choose the events I'm doing.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that you. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't race. So
what didn't you rate about it? Whilst we're on,
it's just really fast and like quite. It's only fast and more simple.
Yeah.
Rather than being technical, and like, it's technical because it's fast, but I would prefer like technical and corners.
Yeah.
Than just going really fast. Some people like that, but I don't.
Is that a theme?
Yeah, kind of. The tracks are a little bit like that, but then we had La Tuile the race before, which was the opposite. But then the riders are so good now that even on the very steep track, they were super fast. So every track's fast. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just generally the pace has gone up.
But and then I had an entry through the federation, so I get entries through the federation. That's the only way that I can race this year. And when Sam
what does
Gale,
that mean? Sorry, dude, I don't know what that means. I just nodded, but I actually have no.
So there's like each country federation gets free spots for like wildcard entries.
Okay,
and then New Zealand does them quite early.
Yeah,
and then Sam Gale wanted a spot, so he hadn't registered for the federation spot. I was like, well, when he did really well in Leo Gang, I was like, he can have my spot, and I don't really care for Andorra.
Oh, cool.
It's not my favourite track, so then I better he races than me. And then this year's like more the goal was just to do some World Cups to get qualification for World Champs in Chambéry.
Right, got you.
Which has just been approved, so.
Nice. So you're on the team.
I'm on the New Zealand team.
Hey. Yeah. What's the thing you do?
The haka.
Yeah. Can you do it?
Not very well. Like, if
that's what I like. To imagine your world champs.
I would embarrass traditional Kiwis.
I like to imagine your world champs start hut routine. That'd be, dude. I wish we got Morris dancing.
Yeah.
In England, we got Morris dancing.
Yeah.
You've got that. That's the coolest.
Yeah. You see a real haka like some schools do them.
Yeah.
And it's it's quite something to see.
That is, isn't it?
Yeah. Makes the hairs on your neck sort of stand up, and like, whoa, they are going to war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was Morris dancing? Has nothing to do with war, is it? I don't feel like.
Don't know if the if you could put them up against the All Blacks doing the haka.
I don't even really know what Morris dancing sounds like. I remember seeing it at Village Fates. I think Morris dancing has really died out. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Not really, no. Not from England, but...
No, but you live here now. You would have thought that our national summertime dance, the haka of England, would have...
No, I haven't heard of it, no.
There we go. A little bit of research. Nice little bit of research for you. Yeah. Okay, so the JAM² is so far the bike you've done the most miles on.
Yeah.
Wait, we were talking about something before. We were talking about... Because we've just gone on a massive tangent on...
Yeah, we went...
That was it.
Yeah.
Before we move on to the next bike, see that what the pun I did there?
Yeah, nice pun.
Thanks, mate. The mission that you did in
Andorra.
Yes.
Yeah, so 6 o'clock in the morning on the, what day was it? The practice day.
Yeah.
The first practice day, we went with my mechanic and videographer on a big e-bike mission.
I just saw it on your stories.
Yeah. And we just like from the town, 1,500 meters climb over the ridge down to these lakes. It's like, I've done it 2 times before. Once on a normal bike and once on an e-bike. And it's just a sick mission. It's like, I love that stuff.
Yeah.
And this is one of the epic ones, I think.
So that's a 6 in the morning start, and then when do you sort of like?
We got back at like 9:30, I think.
Oh, that's not too bad then. Yeah, that's a good mission. Yeah.
We probably would have been quicker. The other guys were like, they found the road climb quite long.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were cooked on the road climb already, and we did it before breakfast.
Yeah.
So it was actually quite a long mission to do before breakfast.
What mode was it?
It was mainly in the, what is it, Tour Plus. And
what colour?
Blue.
Blue, yeah.
Blue mode. Blue or purple. But then the other guys were going slow some of it, so I was turning my engine off just to keep things interesting. I was like, what are these guys doing?
Just to really shame them.
Jan Ulrich, the German climber, battled against Marco Pantani up the climb we went faster than we went on e-bikes. He had the record at like, I think it was at close to 30 kilometers an hour on the climb.
I mean,
it was.
He wasn't on an e-bike, but he was on some stuff.
Yeah. Well, he's probably still recovering from that effort or whatever he took.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I looked up that record, I was like, wow, 22 minutes for a 7 kilometer climb. I think it was.
What did he beat you lot by?
I imagine we were at least double.
Oh, mate. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long climb. Yeah.
Oh, I bet that's a cool thing about road rock. Like if you compare some of those times. I've never really done it. Any of the climbs I've done, I've never recorded, so I've not.
Yeah, I do like a road mission as well, but I haven't done any for ages because I live in the UK. I don't really ride on the roads.
No, why is that then?
Just they're too narrow. Cars go too fast, and it's too scary.
There's too many cars. It is too scary.
Yeah, you're constantly trying to look behind you, but you can't.
I like going waves of being hyper into road and then dipping down, and I'm currently in a dipping down.
Yeah,
that's lasted quite a long time, but I think I'll get back on it.
Yeah, I do like it. I
do, especially in the summer.
Need to be in the right place.
Yeah. Right, okay. JAM² Next.
Yeah.
Are you excited about getting one?
Oh yeah, it's an epic looking bike. It was sick to see it at the office, and just to see how proud they are of all the work that's gone into
it's cool,
it.
Isn't it?
It's really cool. Like when they explain it to you and how much it's like 3 or 4 years gone into one bike.
Yeah.
And just what they've done with it. Yeah. It's, yeah.
So to people who might not know what that is the bike that we're getting soon, which I'm really excited about. And it's a thermoplastic JAM², which is a 150 Bosch EMTB. And the thermoplastic is recyclable.
Yeah.
Which is which I noticed in the pink bike comments. It's like one of these things that
people were attacking it a bit, yeah.
Yeah, so mate, it makes me mad.
Yeah.
Because I actually this is going to be controversial.
Yeah.
Shell sponsored the
British Cycling.
Yes. So Shell sponsored the British Cycling and everyone kicked off, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I just feel like, what do you want them to do? What?
Yeah.
How can they win?
Or who should they sponsor?
Like I agree that it's what? So it's an evil oil company. You can't talk about it without even this.
Yeah.
As I say it, I can feel the. But like, what do you want an oil company to do? Do you want them to just
sponsor a motor racing team so they can burn more fuel?
See, I don't really know what the answer is.
No, I don't think so. But like, yeah, they've got money. They are wealthy.
Yeah.
So cycling is good for them, but it's maybe not a good look for British cycling.
But then someone else step in. All right, then
who's gonna
hemp tote bags can step in and
it's all the same. It's just like we look at it from a different lens, I think. Yeah, because it's an oil company.
Yeah, and that links to the reason I brought that up was because in the comments of anything where any brand ever tries to do anything remotely good,
they get ripped apart.
An example would be JAM² Next. Yeah, you see all of this like it's greenwashing and it's not recyclable. Okay, but if it's a carbon bike, then that exists too, and that's not. It's just trying to do the same thing in a better way, which I think is so cool. It's like that's how progress is made.
Are we not trying to make progress?
Yeah,
like should that not be the goal?
Like I actually love this stuff.
Yeah,
and we've done a load of it, working at DMR and in the packaging and stuff. Like we just decided not to talk about it because you're like you can't talk about it without people being like, well, this isn't. Well, this isn't. And all you're trying to do is make a positive impact.
Yeah. And I saw some comments saying like, well, it's not recyclable, it's repurposing.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's still good.
Yeah.
Like you still use what you've got rather than just throw it in landfill and it doesn't decompose.
No, it's good. So the thermoplastic, I talked, did you talk to the engineers about how it all works? It's really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they basically make it in two halves and it sticks together. So it has like this belly button like seam thing, right? And then at the end of its product life cycle, they essentially like blend it. They like chop it all down and then it can be reformed into like smaller parts like...
Well, they can even make it into the battery cover.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Like you can use it rather than having all this waste that you don't use, because lifespan of mountain bike is not super long, really.
No.
Like it's pretty short until it's kind of old, you know? Like it's crazy how quickly the product cycle does go.
It's a weird one to like even think about because you sort of whatever you do, you kind of leave a bit of a wake of destruction as a human being. Yeah. Whatever you do. So I don't stress about it too much. I try and just do the best. If you have options, you try and do the best one. So this is exciting. If I was going to get a carbon bike, this is like, oh, cool. That option is a little bit
better than the others. Yeah.
That's how I think of it. And
other brands haven't quite done this yet. So it's great to see them leading the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Which also with the production all in Europe.
Yeah.
So you don't have all this shipping around the world. Like imagine how much damage that does to the environment when you have to ship all these bikes from Asia to Europe, which would be like every single bike brand. Yeah. Or to the US.
Yeah, totally.
And then some of it would be air freight because they need it quickly, especially when they had all the delays.
Yeah.
Then that's mental.
Yeah, totally.
So if you can do things in a better way and do it all in Europe, support European business.
Yeah.
This is a whole lot better than how it has been done in the past.
Yeah.
And why not try and improve?
I'm well excited for it. Yeah. I can't wait. And that's the 150, which you have ridden it though, haven't you, the 150?
I haven't. I've ridden one demo one, but I haven't ridden like my own bike with my own parts.
You mixer the whole time. Do you have a 27.5 rear?
Yeah, on the JAM², you're 27.5 rear, 29 front.
Have you ridden 29 rear on anything so far?
Yeah. On my previous GTs e-bikes.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I don't mind that. On the shorter travel e-bike's good.
No.
Yeah.
Right. My next thing on my list is the custom colorway for your next bike. What are you doing? Have you decided yet? Do we talk about it even?
Well, the inspiration is from a car.
It is, yeah.
And surprisingly enough, a Porsche.
So, is that all you're going to tell?
Huh?
Is that all you're going to say?
Well, it's old school cartoon style.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, but I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah,
in a better way.
I'm quite excited for it. I quite look forward. You get it done at Fat Creations.
Yeah, nice. I've actually lucky enough to live very close to the crew, Ali and Bex at Fat Creations.
Yeah,
and they love a project, so it'll be good to give them another one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. I've got written down here another thing that I'm really hyped about is that we are going to be doing I think this is quite a funny idea. but Focus want us to take the team on a demo tour.
Yeah.
And the thought of Carenza, yourself, Deeks, and I operating some kind of demo event.
Yeah.
I'm quite looking forward to that.
Well, we'll see who's doing the cooking.
Mate, it can't be me.
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
Yeah.
I tried cook last night.
Yeah, I did cook it the other night, but it was not very well.
Would you cook?
It was pasta with sauce, which probably fits for my 2-year-old, but not quite for anyone else. Because he likes plain food.
What was the sauce?
Just like whatever pasta sauce was there.
Had flavour though, right?
Yeah, not a whole lot, but a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, good.
And then some egg fried.
Nice. Right, privateer project and next year's schedule, and the rest of this year's schedule for the World Cups.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be at every single round going forwards.
I think most of them, maybe not Montanan.
Yeah,
And we're working on Lenzerheide, I don't know yet.
yeah.
But yeah, most of them. And so far this year, we've had Dom Platt riding for us. He hurt his thumb a few rounds into it, but he went pretty well in Poland. He got through to the final, which was a total win for us. Excuse the pun.
Very nice. Very nice.
And just to make the final as like an underdog is pretty mad, like especially at the first race.
Yeah.
First race is probably like it's the A1 of mountain biking because everyone's there fired up from the off-season training, and then he made the final, which was pretty epic, and he beat a lot of factory riders. So yeah, well done Dom on that one. And yeah, we'll keep going with the privateer project. We've been helping out other riders at all the last few races. I got a mechanic. We don't have a pit space anymore because it's quite expensive to register as a team, and then you're registered as a wildcard team, so you don't even know if you have the spots. Yep. It doesn't make any sense to pay that money. I may as well spend it on a better hotel that's close to the track and just stay there. So that's what we've been doing. In Poland, we stayed like literally right next to the finish. We could see the finish line, and then we just put it out of the garage. So it was easy.
Nice, actually, yeah.
Been trying to operate like that, and you don't have to set a pits up.
That sounds well alright, actually.
Yeah, it's really good, and then we stay in real good places. So yeah.
What other So that's one of the changes.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had you on since last. Basically, this year's changes. So that would probably the big one would be Q1, Q2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the biggest change. I think it's exciting, the Q1, Q2 format. It's probably the most exciting change, and we have to celebrate Warner Brothers for making that change, like committing to it. They get a lot of negativity on other sides, but this is a good change. It's made the sport more exciting. It's probably one thing I would say is I would argue that it should be more riders going through to the final because there's too many great riders and riders from teams that have put in a lot of money to be there, not racing the race. So this is like, they're not going to survive very long like that if they continue like that. But it's super exciting to watch because the underdogs can get through, and I love an upset. So yeah, that's the stuff I like to watch.
Mate, there's been a few, haven't there? Like,
yeah.
I find it interesting. What do you think the psychology is in Q1, Q2?
So Q1, if you make it through, like you have to go and, if you're a great rider or top factory rider, you want to go through in Q1. You're like, I need to go through Q1 so that I don't have to go to the dogfight that's Q2. And so they throw the kitchen sink at it on Q1, and then if they have to go to Q2, then they just go all in. It's like the last chance to be racing for the weekend. They have to. So, yeah. The Q2, I'd say, is probably harder and more stressful. Like, there was a lot of stressed out factory riders in some of those Q2 sessions, and very relieved people afterwards, or just missed it and super unhappy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Generally, because I haven't been paying probably as much attention as you,
Mm-hmm.
Q1 and Q2 times, how do they differ?
Generally pretty similar to the winning time. sometimes I think they've been faster, maybe.
Yeah.
And also they sometimes have a slight advantage because, well, in theory they have an advantage, maybe not. But they go to Q2, they get another race run. And then they had more track time in the race.
Yeah.
So then on a shorter track, if they don't use a lot of energy, then they probably are fresh. They are better mentally for the race because they've done 2 race runs already. So they know how to attack it even more. And sometimes that benefits. And then on a long physical track, La Tuile, Val de Sol, you definitely don't want to go to Q2 because then you use more energy and you're more tired for the final. But everyone's pretty fit now, so it's not like the old days.
It's definitely added a lot to it, hasn't it? I really love it. I think the stories that it develops are really cool.
I prefer the Q2 day more than the race day almost.
Really, yeah.
Because there's 2 races, it's exciting. Who's going to make the final is the question, like, and then you're like, who goes to Q2? And you're like, whoa. I think the first race there was 11 world champions.
Yeah.
Or World Cup winners in the Q2.
Yeah, it was.
And there's 10 spots. So it's like crazy. And nearly every race has had a bunch.
Yeah.
Like, because everyone has an issue of some sort at some point. So, yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Like, it's pushing the level of the sport even more because they have to go all in to make it to those finals. And now the times, I think the last race was only 2 seconds first to 20th in the Q1, which is insane.
Yeah, that is wild, isn't it?
2 seconds. If you're 2 seconds off Loic Bruni or Jackson Goldstone, you're pretty good.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. I think we're going to wrap this up. You've got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Before we go, I thought we'd add a little section. It's called Getting to Know Wyn. Seeing as your new teammate, I want this section to have a little bit of music, maybe some nice graphics. I don't know. It's just an idea.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask quick-fire questions. And they're not going to be normal bikey questions. They're going to be more sort of like, we're going to spend some time on the road, maybe doing these demo tours, maybe doing massive missions. I thought I'd put these together for my own sort of, getting to know Wyn, basically. We've known each other a long time, but I don't know these things. So,
All right,
ready? Music, start. Maybe some snow. I don't know. Some graphics. I'm just trying to add more jobs for Doug. Okay, Wyn, favourite food?
Favourite food? Wow. I would say, arepas in South America for breakfast.
Dude, that's nice.
Colombia, but I think it's Venezuelan. I ate in Colombia though.
So well travelled.
Arepas.
So well travelled. I actually did have some the other day. Very
did
nice.
You?
Yeah, in Spain. Dream day.
Dream day, probably.
You could say anything on this.
Just a big mission in the morning, probably.
Morning
and
mission.
Then hang out with the family.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't really include me, but whatever.
Well, you go on the big mission.
I'll go on the big mission and then I just wave and watch you having a dream family time. I'm there on my own, a loser, with the Focus demo van.
Wow, is the dream day?
Well, I was just hoping it'd include me, but no worries. Jeez, tough been.
You come in the morning.
Next question,
and then I'll wait.
This one's more for
you ride home with a flat battery.
Back to the top of the hill to the cheap accommodation
with your head in your hands.
Do you bring tools on a ride? Asking for a friend.
I have a Granite Designs in my stem tool.
I forget you do. Yeah.
I've actually had to save you a couple of times.
You have. There we go. Good question to ask. Thanks for the answer. Next question. Do you snore?
I would probably say no. My wife would probably say yes.
All right. Noted.
Yeah.
When you're not riding, what do you do? I'm genuinely interested in this. If you're not riding, you ride a lot. I ride a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you're not riding?
Well, if I'm not with my family, then I generally chill quite a bit.
Well, you've already
look at motocross stuff on.
All right.
I used to follow a lot of other sports, pretty in depth because I like to see what's happening. And I would have used to have watched all the Tour de France, but I see we're already at stage 12.
Missed a bit.
And I've missed quite a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I used to watch nearly every stage. I'd watch all the climbs.
You can just watch Unchained, and then you get like a perfectly curated version of the whole
I
season.
haven't
with the
even watched it
highlights.
yet.
Have you not?
No, because
Really good.
I deleted YouTube when I had a child.
Okay.
Netflix, sorry.
Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, I deleted that when
Kept
I...
YouTube.
Yeah, I've still got YouTube. Yeah.
Happy for it to watch helicopter crash compilations,
Yeah,
but
and
not
also
Netflix,
all the other
not.
stuff, yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay. Hidden talents.
Horse riding.
You can't ride a horse.
Yeah, I could probably do what did I used to jump? Probably like 1.20 meters.
Well, doesn't it depend on the horse?
Yeah, no, but
just said, what, you're on a Shetland pony? You can't
no,
just
but I'll do
bunny hop it, can you?
I used to have to do show jumping.
Did you honestly?
Yeah. So my mum is right into horses and rides a horse every morning at 5:30 religiously. She probably should sleep more, but she likes riding a horse along the beach in New Zealand. So she does that every day. And we were kind of forced into being horse riders when we were young.
Mate, I never knew that.
Until I was 11 or so, then I sold my pony, which was quite like almost like a horse. And he'd sold his shortly after.
Who's faster, you or Ed, on a horse?
On a horse, I'd say we haven't been on a horse for a long time.
This is the YouTube...
Ed will be lighter, but it depends which horse we're on.
I think this is the live YouTube, what's it called?
We need to have a
Pay-per-view
horse
that we
race,
need to do, yeah.
My auntie is a horse race trainer, and she's 88 years old and still trains racehorses.
Mate, I didn't know you were so horsey.
But I don't know if she'd put us on her racehorse. It'll be equally scary for us. Like if
They're mental money, aren't they?
And they're really like quite lively.
Are they?
Yeah.
What's different about racehorse? I don't know these things.
I've got they're like what's like you're comparing like a average cyclist or mountain biker to your Jackson Goldstone, your Loic Bruni, Amaury Piron.
On 5 Red Bulls.
They're like really fired up, yeah, and they
Really,
want to
yeah.
race, yeah.
Jumpy, twitchy.
Yeah, so you can get thrown off pretty easy if you don't know how to ride a horse. And I'd probably be way too heavy to be on one. Average jockey's like 50 to 55 kilos.
Yeah.
I actually, when I was
Be a
younger...
Shetland pony, wouldn't it?
Yeah. When I was younger, I was dreaming of being a horse jockey.
Actually, not a Shetland pony. They're the tiny ones. You'd be
Yeah.
a Shire horse. You'd be on.
Yeah, or a Clydesdale.
How annoying, how sad is it that you dreamt to be a jockey and it just wouldn't have been possible? Like, you wouldn't have won anything.
No, I'd be too heavy, yeah.
Yeah.
But then maybe if I'd starved myself from a young age, I might have been a jockey.
You reckon?
Because they don't grow then, yeah.
Is that what they do? They starve themselves?
Well, they go in the sauna before the race so they can get down to the weight. They have a sauna at the horse track.
Really?
Yeah.
Mate, there's so much about horse racing I don't know. I feel like we need to do a separate podcast on just horse racing.
Yeah, you could literally be a horse race trainer from the knowledge you have crossing over sports. Yeah, it'd be interesting.
It would.
But, yeah.
There you go. I'm glad I asked the hidden talents, dude. Who would play you in a movie?
Poor. I don't really watch enough movies to know the actors so well anymore.
All right. They can. Who should play Wyn in the movie of his life?
Who should
Put
play
it in
me?
the comments
Yeah.
below. Yeah.
My brother would be Pitbull, so
Yeah, Pitbull for
he's
sure.
Mr. 305.
Yeah. This is an interesting one I wrote down. Your best memory so far?
Of everything?
Yeah, I guess.
Because
The birth of your child.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah.
All right, now we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
What would be next best memory?
Like bike related, probably. Like
It can be anything,
we
but
want anything.
not meeting your wife. You know, like
not family.
You know what I mean?
Side,
Just sort
personal.
of like, all right. Best memory so far for the lads.
Or probably just winning the Enduro in Rotorua with my brother also on the podium.
Oh,
It's
mate,
like,
that's a wicked
like, how are
monster.
you going to beat that? You know, like
Yeah,
your home race, and then we're both on the podium.
yeah.
And then my parents didn't drive 3 hours to watch.
Oh, mate, that's wicked though.
But it was like epic, you know, like
Yeah.
all your friends are there. It's like, it's hard to do as well. Like I had a message from Nico Volius saying, well done. I know how hard it is to win your home race.
Yeah.
So then like you're like, oh, this is actually sick.
Mate, message from Nika. That's pretty cool. That is.
Yeah.
Wicked. Right. This question wraps it up. What would you tell an 18-year-old Wyn Masters? If you had to impart some knowledge, what would you tell him?
Don't worry about what other people think. But I probably didn't too much, but I definitely could have less. Especially now, I'm like 38. I'm like, whoa, I was worried about what people thought, and it did not matter. So yeah, don't worry about what people think, and just do your thing and enjoy what you do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Round of applause. Wyn Masters, everybody. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Welcome to the team, dog. Great to have you on.
Yeah, cheers.
Where do people already follow you? They already know who you are, but might as well say your channels anyway.
Yeah, Wyn TV on YouTube and at Wyn Masters on Instagram. And yeah, I think those are the main ones. We've got Wyn Masters, Wyn TV on Facebook for the ones that want to attack me for riding an e-bike.
Is that just like a fake account that's like doesn't even exist?
No, that's an
Just
account.
shouting into the void.
I just like to be attacked.
I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that whole thing, calling people out.
Yeah.
You're the new MTB Batman. Used to be Sven Martin, now it's Wyn Masters.
Wow, I was just like, this guy cannot write this message to me and get away with it. So screenshot the message, show everyone, and tag his profile.
There you go.
Like,
that's how it happened.
Yeah. And the profile's mysteriously disappeared now. He didn't like the heat.
Couldn't deal with the pressure from Batman.
But if you want to write stuff to people like that, then you kind of deserve to be publicly shamed.
Absolutely. I mean, for people that don't know what we're talking about, Wyn recently put on his stories, he highlighted a very mean comment. He took the guy down like Batman.
Yeah.
Like Batman. Batman always wins.
Yeah.
So yeah, I preferred the ending where you talked about how you don't have to care what people think. Now it's changed to Batman always wins. I'm still happy with it. It's still good.
Yeah. Well, no need to send messages to people on social media negatively for no reason. Like, you're not better than someone because you send a negative message. So, send them a positive message.
Hey.
Or find something you can send a positive message. If you don't like watching it, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done. I'm down with all of those.
Yeah.
Many thanks for joining. Peace and love. Like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.
Mate, what an episode.
Brilliant. I thought you were really great, Davey.
Mate, and I thought you were even better.
Thanks, dude.
Better
Thanks,
than
dude.
normal.
Oh, cheers.
Hey, how about we tell our lovely podcast community to hit subscribe here.
Yeah.
Click on the video on Ollie's face.
That's right.
Click on the video on my face.
Yeah.
And follow us at The Ride Companion on Instagram.
They can like and comment as well.
Please do.
I'm going to try and get this energy and I'm going to bring it into next week.
Let's fast forward to next week's episode.
Done.